Welcome to the True Topics Podcast, sponsored by True Star Media. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Alela.
And today we're going to be talking about Chicago police. Specifically, we're going to be talking a little bit how to file a complaint against a Chicago police officer, plus more. So, first, what do you think about the Chicago police?
I don't mess with them.
You don't like them? Why?
I just don't mess with them.
Why?
Do you mess with the Chicago police?
I really don't have an issue with them. I really don't care. I feel like they're just there. You know?
Because they don't really say too much to you. Girly girls, I'm going to say.
Okay, so do they say stuff to you?
Yeah.
Okay, like what?
You know, like, they always think somebody got something on them or something.
So, you specifically has been checked for stuff like that?
Yeah.
So, it's a situation where it happened. How long ago was this?
Shit. Like 2 months ago.
Did you have something?
No.
So, after they realized you didn't have something, what did they do?
Get back in the car and pull off.
Didn't you say sorry, nothing?
No.
See, that's when you need to file a complaint. And in order to file a complaint, you can contact COPA. And their phone number is 312-743-2672.
Or you could contact 312-745-3598.
And they also accept voicemails too. If you ever felt like you had to report a police officer or file a complaint, go there. Me personally, I never had any bad experiences with police officers because I just mind my business. But I be seeing people like they antagonize police officers a lot. Like, you know, boys that want to be so hood, want to be like, oh, F the 12, you know, woo woo. They be, oh, F him. He just walking on the street. What is F him for? It's just really weird to me. Do you do that?
Yeah, that do happen, but I don't do that.
So she said she don't do that.
But I know, like, I been around people who will just mess with the police for no reason too.
And then they'll be like, oh, the police, they weird, they fluky. But you is antagonizing. Just leave them alone. And I'm not saying that's every single time, but sometimes that'd be the problem. Because one time I was outside with my friends, and we was going to Taco Bell, and there was a police officer outside the Taco Bell. And my friend, he just like, F the police. Y'all, woo, woo, woo. He just going off the police officer. I'm like, bro, he didn't say nothing to you. Actually, he said Taco Bell was closed. Probably why he was mad, because he was hungry. But yeah. So, do you think the Chicago police is good, or are they just like, they're useless?
Useless. Too much stuff happening.
You expect them to fix every single problem?
Yeah.
Why? Can you fix every single problem?
No.
And so why do you expect that of them?
It's a lot of them to do that.
Okay, let's use this as a different example. Say let me give you a real life example. COVID. Did you expect them to find a cure?
Why would I expect the police to?
Not police, like the doctors and stuff.
Yeah, and they did, right?
No.
It's gone.
It's not gone. It's still here. It's just less cases.
So if it's less cases, don't you think? Why do you think it turned to less cases? Because most people healed, right?
No, that's not how that works.
But some of them died too, right?
Exactly. A lot of them died.
Yeah. And a lot of them healed too.
A lot of them got better. We not gonna say they healed because they ain't got no powers. But they got better. But people still catching COVID. If people still catching COVID, you would never hear about COVID if they had a cure.
Right.
So why do you expect the police officers to fix every single thing?
I ain't say everything.
You didn't say that?
Come on, let's just go to the next one.
Right. Okay. Do you know somebody that was wrongfully targeted by police officers, personally? Or have you seen anything like that?
No, but I I experienced my family fighting the police. It was a lot of polices and versus my family. So somebody it was a boy, he was off the block and he had a gun on him.
Mm-hmm.
He was by the car. So
is this your family you talking about?
Yeah. You know the cameras that be on the blocks and stuff?
I guess.
It was one of them. And he had a gun, but he thought he wasn't going to get caught with it because he thought the camera was off. But they end up talking on the camera, saying they see him. So he tried to throw the gun under the car. A police pulled up. He wasn't going like that, so they got to fighting. So they trying to beat him. So now all his people get to run. So all my people get to run. Now they get to
Put it
fighting.
to your mouth.
So they get to fighting. They run up. Then next, like, I'm telling you, like, at least 20 police cars came, and it was like so many of them versus them, and it was like the same amount of each side because it was an event, so a lot of people was there too.
Okay, so who you think was wrong in that situation? Who did the police officers, was they lawfully right or no?
I don't think they was, cause when he threw the gun under the car, they just started beating him. Like, they didn't even go straight for the gun. They just ran up and started beating him.
So she's saying they wrong because they wouldn't even worry about the gun for. They was just worried about him. They just want to beat him up, and that's kind of crazy. So what did he do? Like, why did they say something to him? How did they know he had it?
Off the camera, off the
Like, I'm saying, what was he doing to let them know?
He was getting out the car, and it was right here, and he was finna put it under the car. But
so he got caught on camera.
Yeah, they seen him.
And they wouldn't even worry about the gun. So
yeah,
that's a complaint you could file, because, like, they wasn't even worried about the gun. They were just worried about him. And then she said they started beating him up. They ain't arrest him. They just beat him up. Yeah. That's kind of bogus. Sorry for laughing. But thanks for listening to the True Topics podcast, sponsored by True Star Media. Make sure to follow us on Spotify at True Star Media, Instagram at True.Shy, and Twitter at TrueStar.Life. Bye.